Have you ever felt time slipping away like sand through your fingers, with years spent chasing something that never arrives? What about doors that close too soon or dreams left unfinished? What if I told you that none of it was in vain and that the universe recorded every moment, every difficulty, and every seeming mistake? The idea is that the universe then returns these experiences to you in a more powerful form. It might seem like an illusion, but it is not. What is about to happen in your life could completely change how you view the past. Carl Jung, a great thinker, unveiled a profound principle. What you deny subordinates you, but what you accept transforms you, and transformation is already happening. Are you ready to learn how the years you thought were lost are about to return with a new meaning you could not even imagine? Reflect for a moment on how many times you have regretted missed opportunities, jobs you turned down, risks not taken, or broken relationships whose meaning you understood too late. Humans tend to see these moments as failures and lost opportunities, but that view is only an illusion. Jung left us a great lesson. Time is never truly lost. The past is not a burden to carry into the present, nor is it a chain preventing movement. Instead, it is an invisible archive of experience that the universe uses with precision to guide you toward who you are meant to become. Each difficulty, seeming mistake, and closed door is not a punishment, but a preparation. What once brought you pain or disappointment eventually reveals its true purpose. That toxic connection that left you with emotional scars taught you to recognize your worth and to no longer settle for relationships that do not nurture your soul. That hated job that seemed a waste of energy gave you skills that, even if you do not realize it yet, will one day form the basis for something great. Those mistaken paths that seemed to lead you astray were leading you exactly where you needed to be today. Time is never wasted. When you least expect it, what you thought was lost begins to return to you. Not in the same form, but transformed, enriched, and ready to be realized with new depth. But the main question is, will you be ready to accept it? The universe works subtly, providing clues. Jung spoke of synchronicity, a mysterious phenomenon where seemingly random events turn out to be connected by a deep meaning. How many times have you thought of someone you have not seen in a long time and suddenly received a message from them? Or found yourself in the right place at the right time, encountering an opportunity created just for you? It's not about chance, but about a deeper process. When you are ready to accept what you once sowed, the universe begins to construct events around you, returning what was lost in a new, transformed form. Broken connections may be reborn, but with a different meaning. Closed doors may unexpectedly open. What seemed a final loss may return as an even greater opportunity. The universe forgets nothing, and when the time is right, it returns to you what belongs to you, but in a form appropriate to your new level. These next principles will help you understand. First, transform wounds into strength. Each pain, disappointment, and trial has left something valuable in you. That includes resilience, the ability to withstand blows and move forward, awareness of yourself and the world around you on a deeper level, and wisdom, the ability to learn from the past and not get stuck in it. When you start looking at your experience differently, obstacles cease to be limitations and become stepping stones to new opportunities. When you accept your pain and turn it into strength, scars become part of your experience but no longer control you. They turn into sources of inner resilience and awareness, allowing you to move forward without fear of repeating mistakes. Every time you face difficulties, you have a choice to perceive them as a heavy burden or as a step to a new level. Disappointment teaches you not to depend on expectations, and uncertainty teaches you to trust yourself and your path. Second, forgotten connections can return. People, ideas, and events that once disappeared from your life may return with new meaning. An old friend may suddenly offer you something valuable. An opportunity you once refused may return in a new, more suitable form. An idea abandoned years ago may finally find space for realization. Nothing in your life happens just like that. When connections break, it seems permanent, but life is cyclical, and much of the past can return when you are ready for it. Some people leave to make room for new encounters and then return changed. And you are different too. Old friends may reappear at the right moment, offering support, understanding, or even an opportunity you did not think of. Decisions that once seemed like mistakes may turn out to be an unexpected benefit. Maybe you declined an offer because you were not ready. Now it returns in a new form, more suitable for your growth. The ideas that seem to fade into the background may suddenly flare up. but now you have the resources, knowledge, and confidence to implement them. The universe does not forget your desires and intentions. It is simply waiting for the moment when you will be able to accept what you could not hold on to. Third, sudden emergence of new opportunities. Talents you forgot about or skills that seemed useless may suddenly find a purpose. Perhaps a skill you developed without a specific goal will become key in your new project, or experience that seemed meaningless will be exactly what you need for your career growth. These opportunities are not new. They are the result of a long process that went on behind the scenes. Often we underestimate our experience and forget about the talents we once developed, but nothing disappears without a trace. All knowledge, skills, and abilities, even if they seemed unnecessary, may suddenly find their application. What you once learned out of curiosity or just for pleasure may suddenly become a key element in a new chapter of your life. A skill you developed without a specific goal may suddenly lead to dramatic changes in your life. You may not see how your efforts add up to a single picture, but at a certain point, all the pieces of the puzzle come together. Then you realize nothing was in vain. Everything you ever studied, tried, and experienced made sense, and now it's starting to work for you. Fourth, time restructuring. Situations that previously seemed impossible suddenly become achievable. Things start to go easier, obstacles disappear, and everything seems to fall into place in a favorable way. There is an alignment of your inner state with your purpose. This is not magic or chance. It's the result of your inner state finally aligning with your true goals. And when you are in harmony with your purpose, time ceases to be an enemy. It becomes your ally.